I'm Gilbert from Oxford County, and we feed cattle here. These are some Holstein calves that I got in. They were about 400 pounds when we got them, and they're about 700 pounds now.
Hi, my name is Matthew. I'm an Oxford County beef farmer. I have 80 crossbred cows that are all Limousin influenced cows. Limousin is a breed from France. It is a highly muscular breed.
My name's Dave. I live in Oxford County. I have cow-calf beef. We have about 25 to 30 cows. I've been doing this since I've been 8 years old. I bred my first cows at 8 years old. I raised them. I'm 58 years old. I've spent a good deal of my life raising cattle. It's a passion.
Yeah, my name's Jack. Feed cattle in Oxford County. Yeah, I've been doing cattle all my life. I'm basically a second generation after my dad. He's always fed cattle. I've got a passion to feed cattle.
I'm Sally. I'm a beef farmer from Oxford County. I have a cow-calf operation here, 25 cows, Black Angus and Red Angus mix breeding.
Hi, my name's Andrew, beef farmer in Oxford County. I was a dairy farmer for 30 plus years. We sold the dairy farm and missed the cattle immensely after that, so then I became a beef farmer, and I've been a beef farmer for the last 15 years on a cow-calf operation.
My name is Bill. I'm a third generation farmer here on this farm in Oxford County, but the cattle business has been very rewarding and actually challenging at some times.
We started in the cattle business in the early 50s because Dad figured we had to have more work, so that's how we got into it. And we're still in it because we've kind of enjoyed it for what we're doing, and just a love for animals.
Well, I like being a beef farmer because I enjoy raising cattle from young calves. I enjoy raising the mothers all year so they can have calves. I enjoy having calves in the springtime, watching animals grow, so that way I can create a great product for the grocery stores.
I'm passionate about beef farming. I always have been. I have a full-time job off the farm, but this is where my love is at with my cattle.
I have a beef farm because it's my passion. I grew up on a beef feedlot, and beef cattle are in my blood. I like the baby calves because it's very exciting with the new life every year. There's nothing like seeing a new baby calf born on your farm.
I enjoy being a beef farmer, seeing the calves born, being present when a lot of the calves are born, and seeing them grow out on the pasture. Nice sunny day. There's nothing better than seeing the calves skipping around.
Day in the life for me: in the morning I get up, I start mixing feed for the cattle, and then I deliver it. I do that again in the evening every day, and I enjoy it.
We have dads here, and we have mums here, and we get little babies. As you can see in the background, these calves have all been born in the last month.
So these are mama cows, as you can see, and they're calving right now. My cows calve May, June. I'm about 65% done calving. So the calves I have, most of them have been born in May.
These cattle mainly get hay and corn. We kind of like that feed program, and because the consumer in the grocery store really likes the tenderness in the meat.
So all my cattle are raised on grass pasture for about 8 to 10 months a year. We take off hay off these pastures so that we can feed them that in the summer or in the winter time. The calves are born in May or June and are raised in the grass pasture with their mothers for about 8 to 10 months as well. We take them off their mothers in about November, December, and we sell them to another producer who takes them on from there.
Our animals here are fed the grass in the summertime, as you can see in the background, And also in the wintertime we feed them sweet corn and hay.
These cows, their diet consists mainly of forage. Obviously now they're on grass, so they're eating grass in the summer. Throughout the other months of the year, they have dry hay, and I do supplement them with some corn at certain times of the year, like a few months before calving, just to build up their energy so they have a little bit more milk and energy for calving.
These cows are now having the supper, which is all made in a mixer, which is hay, corn and supplement, and also they get minerals and vitamins all mixed together in one big mixer. These animals are all raised on healthy feed. It's all grown on the farm, so I know what the cattle are getting.
We grow all our own feed here on the land. We like to try to do a good job from when we plant the corn to when we harvest it, so we have good feed to feed to the cattle for the next year.
So I produce the calf here, and the calves stay with their mother until they're old enough to leave their mother, and they go to the next beef farm where that farmer specializes in growing the calf.
This is a sample of the feed that the animals get, and it's all stored in this bunk, and it's only 1 day's supply in this bunk every day. It's fresh feed.
This is an example of a hay feeder that the cattle eat the hay out of.
This is the water we have, and we clean these bowls every day because most of you kids will not drink out of the same glass in the family. So we clean the bowl every day so they get a clean, fresh water.
This is where I mix the feed for the cattle. This is the loader I use to load my mixer. So the mixer mixes it up, and then I use that mixer truck to deliver to the cattle.
When the cattle come from their mother, we raise them up until they're ready for the grocery store. When the cattle come in, we give them fresh hay, all the hay they can eat. They got lots of space, dry bedding, fresh water, and if some isn't feeling good, we give them some medicine to make them just the same example as if you had a cold. You get some. Otherwise, they don't get any extra medicine.
This is the barn here that my cows call their home in the winter months. There's lots of shelter here for them, lots of straw. It's very comfortable. As you can see, the cows are grouping up here. This is where they come in and out of the barn, from the barn to the pasture in the barnyard. They have access to water in the barn here and mineral.
I believe that my beef is a very healthy product because I feed my animals a very balanced diet throughout the year. They're fed all the appropriate minerals, vitamins, and appropriate feed, proteins throughout the year. If something does get sick, we do take that animal out and do treat it. It's just like getting sick at home. You give them a little extra vitamin C or a little extra medication just to help them get through it. It's better to treat the cattle, we feel, than it is to let them obviously get very sick.
These animals normally don't get sick, but if the weather changes, it's just like kids do. They catch a cold and an odd cough, so we'll have to treat them with some medication to get over their flu or their sickness, whatever they have. And normally that's a 2 or 3 day deal and they're back in business again.
If we have any health problems that I can't look after myself, I call the animal doctor, who will come and look after them and give them any medicine they require.
Here we have our hospital pens where we give extra care to anything that isn't feeling just 100%. They're allowed to stay in here as long as it takes for them to get feeling better and go back with the group.
As you can see, the cattle looking at you are all tagged by number. And the reason the numbers are tagged so that if there is one that's not feeling good out of the group, we can pick the tag number 1866 and we can really monitor that animal really easy with the tag. And then if he's got to have medication, we can follow that right through till he goes to the grocery store. And another reason is for the traceability. If there's a problem with that animal, we can identify it right exactly by the number that's there.
We put the orange ear tags in the calves' ears so I can identify which calf belongs to which mother. This calf is nursing right now from its mother, getting a full belly of milk. This is one of my favorite times of the year when the cattle are out on pasture. As you can see, they're very content and happy to be on grass. Their main job is eating and laying around.
As a father with 2 young children, yes, I would definitely like to see my kids involved in the industry. I think it's great, promotes great work ethic. It also treats them about nature, how to treat animals, how to respect animals, where their food comes from, and I think that's very important.
I would love to pass this on to my children. I have 2 children right now, and they enjoy the beef cattle with me as well. We come out daily to check them together. My son is 2 and my daughter is 5. We spend a lot of time together with the cattle.
As a young farmer, I look forward to raising my kids out here on the farm like my dad did to me, and to teach them the things that my dad taught me, the values, how to raise cattle from the ground up and grow crops.
I think it's important that we have local beef though, so we're going to have to get the price of the local cattle up in order to support this product from a local source.
I would say our favorite cut is likely steak or Hamburg, and I guess that's just something that's easy to get ready.
My favorite cut of meat is ribeye. I really enjoy the ribeye cut because it is very flavorful.
My favorite cut of beef is prime rib or New York sirloin steaks.
Yeah, my favorite cut of beef is filet mignon.
My favorite cut of beef would be a New York steak done on the barbecue. There's nothing better.
My favorite beef to eat is tenderloin and roast beef, which my wife is an expert at cooking.
My favorite cut of beef is a prime rib roast because I like to make it in my smoker and I have friends over to enjoy it.
My favorite is a T-bone steak. We can throw it on the barbecue and enjoy it with our family.
This is a family farm. We all run it together. My wife, daughter, granddaughter. My granddaughter also shows cattle, 4-H cattle, at the fairs.
Yeah, I basically treat the animals as if they were my own kids, basically. As long as they're happy, I'm happy. I mean, that's the health of an animal, is if they're going to do well, if you look after them well. Yeah, well, anything with livestock is 365 days of the year. You have to be with them every day. They have to eat, be looked after, and tended to.
I beef farm 365 days a year. It's just like when your mom had you little guys, that when they were first born, how she checked on you early in the night, morning, noon, bedtime. It's the same thing with cow calves. You have to check on them 3-4 times a day to make sure they're safe and they're doing well.
Every day is different when you're farming. It's very rewarding to watch the cattle grow, see the crops grow. As the seasons change, your jobs change. Every year it's the same, and yet it's a little bit different. And I've been at it now for probably 45 years, and it's still rewarding. I love every minute of it.